Fight Night on DAZN, brought to you by that prize guy.
All done, Ash?
Yep, and not just with the playground. With the help of Zero accounting software, I can keep my cash flow flowing. Woo! By giving my customers more ways to pay.
Thanks, Ash!
Plus, I can see what's coming in and going out. So I can focus on growing my business. It's business supercharged! Search Zero with an X!
Fight Night on DAZN, brought to you by that prize guy. The following program is recommended for those 16 and over, as it contains sporting violence, possible bad language, and flashing imagery.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you live from the DAZN X Series. Let's see some thunder! Here we go. A clean shot, and it could be lights out.
It's the real deal.
Hey, he looks like a pro boxer.
1, 2, 3, light him up.
Your winner and the new champion.
And we are back again in Derby after an electric press conference ahead of the return of Darren Till versus the Dentist here Friday night live on DAZN.
X Series on DAZN, where superstars meet. It's not going to be your usual show, and chaos unfolds.
Are you not entertained?
Nights like no other, where anything and everything happens.
Are you kidding me?
Where dreams are built in a heartbeat and shattered in seconds. Defying expectations, where underdogs conquer.
That changes everything.
And champions are crowned.
Am I not the queen of Misfits?
DAZN is the home of crossover boxing.
Well, welcome back here to the Pride Park Stadium in Derby. We've got the boys down in the Midlands. I am back with the legendary Riley after yesterday's chaos of the press conference. And I was going to say I'm hoping it's not going to be as chaotic today, but I've got a feeling it will be. Riley, yesterday everything unfolded. We were having to talk over it. There were more fights that went on over there. I think we'll have a clip to show the guys later on. But carnage again at the weigh-in today?
Yeah, you're saying you're hoping it's going to be a bit more calm, but I think he's just getting used to the Misfits magic, like we like to say. There we go. Chase Damore losing his mind. As always, I haven't exactly seen him ever be relaxed.
No, that's true.
I'm curious to see how many security guards they're going to bring for him here for the weigh-ins, because they're going to have to be ready, because he always brings it. But we also had some intensity with a lot of the other fighters that was just through the roof. I can't wait to see it. These weigh-ins are going to settle it in, get it prepared, and make it official.
We were speaking yesterday about Darren Till and the Dentist, Darren Stewart. I sat with Darren Till this morning for probably what must have been an hour just after he'd made weight, and I've never seen him so cool, calm, and collected. This is a guy that if we look on the Twitter timeline, we're thinking, oh my God, this is a man who's seriously ready to fight, cool, calm, composed, and when you're one day out, that's what you need from a man like Darren Till.
Yeah, and it's interesting because it's a different style than we've seen in the past. However, in the ring, he is still an absolute animal. So I think maybe it's more of a save the energy until you really need it kind of thing, which last time that worked out for him, because Anthony Taylor, fantastic guy, one of the most durable guys we have on the roster, and he was absolutely bested by Darren Till that night. So if Darren Till is able to bring that same energy against a much bigger opponent, a guy who's legitimately in the same weight class as him, yeah, man, he's going to be dangerous even moving forward. I mean, we're going to understand why Tommy Fury wanted none of it if Darren Till is able to perform again tonight.
You said it, not me, Tommy. I mean that. Riley,
I did say
it. Riley, let's run through the fight card. Really, really good. I mean, you don't need to roll about the co-main event, Ty Mitchell and Idris Virgo. That was incredible yesterday. But a bit of heavyweight survivor tag. Joey Knight makes his return. Amir Anderson, a fantastic boxer as well. Jordan Banjo, we're hearing lots of good things about. What's picking out for you on there?
Joey Knight coming back is always a good time. The guy brings it, and this time he's going in against Andrew Housen, a legitimate fighter. He said he's got 96 Muay Thai fights, so a very, very experienced fighter. Chase Demore obviously back against Tank Tolman. Tank Tolman himself, 6 fights, 3 fights in amateur MMA, 2 wins in pro MMA, and only 1 loss to Elias Theodoro in pro MMA. So that is a more challenging fight than people think. But I think the dark horse here, Waleed Sharks versus Fox the G, 2 young guys trying to show which guy is the next guy in the lightweight division. Neither of these guys know how to have easy fights. They're going to bring it.
We were just having a little natter off camera there, talking about Wakey Wines versus Modine. I was in the room yesterday when Modine was having his medicals done and everything. And you know when you see people, sometimes you think it might be a bit of a character, it might be an act, it might be a bit of a gimmick. No, this geezer's turning up. I don't know if he's trained necessarily, but he's ready to go in there. I think it's 5-1s. I know it's 1-minute rounds for sure. Probably makes sense after the gut that we saw yesterday. But that's what Misfits is about, right? Putting these guys in, throw them in, and have a tear up.
Absolutely, right? I mean, we had Afghan Dan fighting on the last card. It was one of everybody's favorite fights. It was absolutely hilarious. I saw Modine directing traffic yesterday. I don't know what that was about, but maybe it has to do with his preparation here fight week. At the end of the day, it is absolutely, like you said, that's what makes Misfits Misfits. It's something different. It's something unique. I was out getting a little outfit this morning, and the guy giving me this suit was like, yeah, I know who Modine is. Out of everyone on the card, he knew who Modine was. So absolutely, I'm prepared for it. I think it's going to be hilarious. Do we expect high-level boxing? Probably not, but they're going to bring it.
Modine known on the streets of Derby. I believe the fighters are ready for the weigh-in, so we will throw to Huss on the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the zone. Welcome to Derby, England, United Kingdom for the weigh-in ahead of the action taking place tomorrow, Friday night at the Valent Live here in Derby. X Series 21, brought to you by Misfits Boxing, proudly sponsored by Prime Hydration. Misfits 21 is also sponsored by Weekend Offender. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the weigh-in underway and bring on the contestants to the stage. First up, scheduled in the Misfits Boxing Pro Super Bantamweight Division. Please welcome to the stage, hailing from Corboda, Argentina, Kari Cani Mancilia. 122.7 pounds for Kari Cani Mancilia. And now please welcome his opponent, hailing from Sicklerville, New Jersey, USA, Dylan "The Real Deal" Price. 122.2 pounds for Dylan Price.
Dylan Price, 19-0 here on your Misfits debut. What can the fans expect tomorrow night?
A beautiful performance and a knockout for sure.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the real deal, Dylan Price.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome our next contestant scheduled in the Misfits Boxing Pro Middleweight Division. Please welcome, hailing from Durango, Mexico, Ernesto Olvera. A 159.7 pounds for Ernesto Olvera. And now please welcome his opponent to the scales, hailing from Syracuse, New York, USA, Amir Cashman Anderson. A 159.9 pounds for Amir Anderson.
¿Cuántos meses? ¿Niño o nene?
El de tu puta madre.
Ajá.
Tu puta madre.
Puta madre.
Be careful, the baby. Watch your baby. Be
What
careful.
that meant. That's a proper shove from Amir Anderson now. Some outfit. He eases confidence, doesn't he, Riley?
A lot of intensity right off the start here. This Amir Anderson, he takes these things personally and he wants to get the job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Amir Anderson. Amir, a little bit physical right there. What did you see in his eyes?
Fear. Fear. I'm about to beat the shit out of him. That's all I'm thinking about. First round knockout. Cash in. Bet on the house. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Amir Cashman Anderson.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome our next contestants. These two are scheduled in the Misfits Boxing Lightweight Division. Please welcome, hailing from Leeds, England, United Kingdom, Andy the Punisher Howson. A 134.7 pounds for Andy Howson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent to the stage, hailing from Epsom, Surrey, England, United Kingdom, Joey Knight. A 133.4 pounds for Joey Knight.
Joey Knight returning to the ring here. He said it the other day, how gassed he was to be given another opportunity by Mams Taylor. And he can really box as well. I remember being in the gym with him when I was probably about 11 years old, Riley, and he's shown that on Misfits.
Absolutely. At the end of his last fight, he was surging near the later rounds, wasn't able to get the win, but he showed just how much grit he has as a fighter, but he also has absolute power. He's got dynamite in his hands, and it's going to be about, can he connect?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Andy Howson. Andy, 5-time kickboxing world champion here in your boxing debut. What can the fans expect?
Carnage. It's all I've ever brought for best part of 27 years. Nearly 100 fights. I'm going to change how I fight just because it's someone new and it's in the boxing world, so let's fucking get it on.
One more time for the Punisher, Andy Howson. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Joey Knight. Joey, looking to bounce back from your first career setback. What are you aiming to prove tomorrow night?
Yep, cheers for reminding me of that one, mate. Listen, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm relishing the opportunity to go out there, express myself, have some fun, have a proper fight.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Joey Knight.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome our next contestants to the stage. This is a Misfits Boxing Heavyweight Survivor Tag Match. Let's please welcome, hailing from Reading, England, United Kingdom, the one, the only Godson. £240.6 for Godson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome our next contestant, hailing from Thanet, England, United Kingdom, Temple Arts. £270 for Temple Arts. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome our third contestant, hailing from East London, England, United Kingdom, Big One Drop Tobes. £215.4 for Big Tobes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome our fourth and final contestant, hailing from Cheshire and fighting out of Buddha Box Gym, England, United Kingdom, Curtis, the Wildcard Pritchard. £220.1 for Curtis Pritchard.
Heavyweight Survivor Tag. I mean, how do you even all face off with each other? It looks like two separate ones, Riley. This is great.
We got close to 1,000 pounds. We're getting ready to step in the ring. It's a little bit different because they're all opponents. So who do you even look at?
I feel like that's why Big Toes is like shadow boxing a lot of them. Look, now they're doing a big joint face off. They're switching it around. The cameraman's in hell. Poor David Cameron down there.
Well, that's just how the fight's going to go, too. They're going to have to switch it around. They got to get ready for 3 different styles, 3 different implementations.
It's nice. Let's go, man. Let's go. It's gonna be good. Let's go. I'm ready, man. Entertaining night. I'm ready, man. Let's go. So me and you in the finals, yeah? Yeah.
The final face-off.
Ben's gonna have his work cut out for him.
Even the security. Like, who are you lastly facing off with? What do we expect, Riley? Just chaos? Just pure chaos?
It's going to be absolute chaos because anytime you get tired, you tag out and they got a fresh opponent for you. You got someone that's just been rested.
Kills, though, in the first round.
Yeah, got dropped by it.
Not in the first round.
Yeah,
not in the third round. No, I said it was first round.
What happened at the end?
First round.
All 4 of you fight.
Yeah, but the end.
No, but the first round.
Yeah, but the end's what matters,
my power, though.
The end's what matters.
All of you fight.
Fists up, gents. Don't talk. Your fists up. Guys, everybody stand the camera down. Fists up. Thank you, gentlemen, very much. Guys, don't go far, don't go far.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Godson. Guys, 2-year return ends tomorrow night. What's your message to all the men on the stage?
I think I'm just coming for redemption. I'm just going to keep it short and sweet, just redeem myself, that's all.
Love it. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Godson! Tempo Arts, the former champion. You've got several opponents here on this stage. What goes down tomorrow night?
War, but for them, not for me.
One more time for Tempo Arts! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Big Tobes. Big Tobes, you were so close to victory in September. How do you ensure you get your hand raised tomorrow night?
Yeah, I went back to the drawing board and I'm ready now. Big up Team JW Training. We're active now, man. Going for the hat trick, so let's go, man.
One more time for Big Tobes. And last but not least, the wild card, Curtis Pritchard. All of these guys have experience you don't. How can you come out victorious tomorrow night?
It's a fight, it's a battle, it's a war, and that's what we're doing on Friday night, baby. Let's go to war and see who wins.
Best of luck, sir. One more time for the wild card, Curtis Pritchard.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome our next contestants to the stage. This is a Misfits Boxing 200+ pounds heavyweight catchweight bout. Please welcome, hailing from Newcastle, England, United Kingdom, Will the Sniper Anderson. $213.2 pounds for Will Anderson. And now please welcome his opponent to the stage, hailing from Essex, England, United Kingdom, Jordan Banjo. $240.4 pounds for Jordan Banjo.
Riley, I was speaking to Jordan Banjo's coaches earlier. They're super confident, but Will Anderson's team are super confident. I said, Jordan's good, you know. They said, well, wait until you see Will. The added preparation, it's helped. What are you thinking when you look at them? Both in great shape, by the way.
They do look both in great shape. Jordan Banjo, 25-pound weight advantage, but Will looks in shape. He looks strong. I think this could be an absolute dark horse for this fight. Curious to see what the result is here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Will Anderson. Will, you say you've got spies in the camp. How do you win this war tomorrow night?
By knockout, first or second round. Easy as that. Simple.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Will Anderson. Jordan Banjo from Britain's Got Talent now to the ring. What moves are you going to show tomorrow night?
Do you know what? If I win and I win in style, some good moves, some good moves. I promise. Just for you, bro, I'll show you some good moves.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Jordan Banjo.
Guys, what a weigh-in so far. And let's just remind you that boxing isn't all we've got on offer on DAZN this summer.
Greatness comes to DAZN this summer. The world's best players will be summoned together to decide the greatest club on earth.
Vinicius, great chance to score.
Goats will battle Wonder Kids. Fire will meet ice. From Boca to Bayern, PSG to Palmeiras, 32 clubs from across the globe will compete to be crowned
Rodrigo, what a strike that was.
world champion. And this summer, Haaland won't be watching from home, but you can on DAZN. In every country in the world. FIFA Club World Cup. Watch on DAZN from the 14th of June.
Well, guys, that is it. The FIFA Club World Cup. The biggest players in the world. The biggest clubs in the world. Watch every game, like it says, live on DAZN. I, for sure, will not be missing out, and I advise that you guys don't too. What a tournament it is, the FIFA Club World Cup. Riley, I hope we have you watching it as well. I believe we're very close to having the weigh-in back underway, and we will throw to Huss.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, time to bring on our next contestants to the stage. They're scheduled in the Misfits Boxing Heavyweight Division. Please welcome, hailing from London, England, United Kingdom, Maldi. 249.9 pounds for Modine. And now please welcome his opponent to the stage. Hailing from Wakefield, England, United Kingdom, Wakey Wines. 216.9 pounds for Wakey Wines.
Well, I've consumed some TikTok brain rot in my time. I've never quite seen them go at it in the ring. Tomorrow night, we see just that.
Amazingly, both of these guys about the same weight as the last two fighters.
And now they're throwing kicks. Probably not wise, only 24 hours out, but it is Misfits after all.
Yeah, slightly different builds from these guys than the last two fighters.
5 1-minute rounds tomorrow.
Something I got to say about Modine.
Have you been drinking, bro?
I believe he believes it. I don't think that's an act at all.
He absolutely does believe it.
Your face, you little dust to you, bro. You look all shaitan, bro. Look at your face, bro. You look all gremlin.
I have to say, big up Wakey Wines, because he genuinely does not look bothered in the slightest.
You lucky man of my head.
We will just apologise for the bad language there as well.
That's the sound you're going to hear in the hospital.
Wakey Wines, completely unfazed.
Yeah, and the camera pans to him, smiling.
But look at the intensity on Modine there. He looks like he's trying to bring it this time.
Riley, would you be scared?
No, I wouldn't. I'm not going to lie to you.
That's what I'm saying. No, I can kind of see why he's smiling, if I'm honest. No shade to Modine, but...
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Modine. They're calling it the People's Main Event. Modine, what are you expecting to deliver tomorrow night?
Yes, tomorrow night I'm expecting to smash his brain and to drink it. And I'm not even going to drink his blood. I'll step on his brain after I smash it and step on his bones and crush it. And then I'll just dash him in the recycle.
Sounds good. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Modine. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Wakey Wines. Wakey, that's a hell of an order for you tomorrow night. What are you going to do in that ring?
Just tune in, pal. Just tune in. That's it. I'm only going to say that.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Wakey Wines.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome our next contestants to the stage. They're scheduled in the Misfits Boxing Lightweight Division. Please welcome, hailing from Dearborn, Michigan, USA, Fox, the Big Daddy G. 135 pounds bang on for Fox, the Big Daddy G. And now please welcome his opponent to the stage, hailing from Detroit, Michigan, USA, Waleed the Killer Sharks. A 133.4 pounds for Waleed the Killer Sharks.
Well, Riley, he said the last one. I think they said the last one may be the People's Main Event. This one may be too. Oh my God!
This fight has real intensity. There is no show here. Both of these guys want to bring it, and they are going to bring it.
Well, that says it all. These guys are ready to go now. They don't want to wait another 24 hours. What do you know about both? Fox looks quite cool, calm and composed there. Is that right when you know both guys? Are they? Apologies again for the bad language there.
Fox obviously showing composure here, but Waleed, he's going to fight the way he's fighting right now. He's going to bring it. He has no filter. He has no other gear that he goes to. He's going to bring it. Whereas I think that Fox the G, his method of victory here is that composure, is that game plan. So who's able to deliver that on Friday night?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Fox the G. Fox, 2024 Rookie of the Year. This is your superstar moment. How do you capture it tomorrow night?
First of all, we got a lot of kids here, and I want to teach them a lesson. He's calling me a white boy this, white boy that. Y'all should know that color, race got nothing to do with nothing. That's the first fact. Secondly, what does matter is weight. A lot of people last year, they wanted to call me a weight bully. It did piss me off a little bit. So tomorrow night, you're gonna get a fucking weight bully, I'll tell you that. 145 pounds, 147 pounds, this little bitch is getting slept. Trust that. I'll see you tomorrow.
One more time for Fox the G! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Waleed Sharks. Waleed, he's the Rookie of the Year, but you're promising a veteran beatdown. What happens tomorrow night?
He's gonna get his ass knocked out, bro. He's talking all that big talk, trying to intimidate me and shit. He's not about that. You can see it, he's faking everything. You know, him and his fake ass coach. And he got his goons right here. Shut up, you're a groupie. You're a groupie. Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. You can get it next. You can get it right after him, matter of fact. You can get it right after him. Come on, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Waleed Sharks!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome our next contestants to the stage. They're scheduled in the Misfits Boxing Pro Heavyweight World Championship. Let's please welcome the challenger, hailing from Cardston, Alberta, Canada, Tag Tolman. $241.5 pounds for Tag Tolman. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome the champion, hailing from California, USA, and fighting out of Barcelona, Spain, Chase DeMore. $238.8 pounds for Chase DeMore.
Chase DeMore with a balaclava again. We saw the chaos yesterday. He was involved in about 10 different fights. Hopefully not today, Riley.
Ever the showman. Clear height advantage for Chase DeMore. Clear, honestly, just size advantage in general. Let's see if he's able to deliver.
Anything.
Appreciate you for coming out here, but unfortunately, man, I got to knock you out tomorrow night. So, hope your wife and family are watching at home. Can't play boxing.
Not playing nothing. These hammers are coming for you. And am I 5'9"? Huh? Huh? You do your research?
You might be. I don't know.
You're gonna find out. You're gonna find out.
We'll see. We'll see, brother. We'll see.
Both men bang up for it here. Chase with a gun to the head. No bite, though. I rate that.
This is about as calm as a Chase DeMore face-off
Ever
gets.
been.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the challenger, Tank Tolman. Tank, before you try and take his belt tomorrow night, I know that there's something that you have to give him.
Word of advice. That chin better not be made of dynamite, because these are hammers that could chip away whatever you got. Diamond, rock, whatever. It's coming. It's coming. But in the spirit of forging bonds and just kind of repairing what might be, Godson sent me a gift for you. He feels bad. He feels bad. Just somebody thought you were worth, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the challenger, Tank Tolman. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the champion, Chase D'Amore. Chase, he seems to me dismissing you a little bit, saying he's going to throw hammers at you tomorrow night. You can see the future, though. How do you envision tomorrow night going?
I'm the champ. I'm the greatest there ever has been, greatest there ever will be. A lot of people say they're going to chin me. It's never happened before, and they starting today. I don't care if he's Bob the Builder with hammers and all that other shit. I'm sending his ass back to Sovngarde.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the champion, Chase D'Amore.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome our next contestants to the stage, scheduled in the Misfits Boxing Pro Light Heavyweight World Championship. Let's please welcome the challenger, hailing from Derby, England, United Kingdom, Ty the Derby Banger Mitchell. A 173.1 pounds for Ty the Derby Banger Mitchell. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome the champion, hailing from Birmingham, England, United Kingdom, Idris the Body Breaker Virgo. A 174.2 pounds for the champion, Idris Virgo.
Neither tighter the weight, Riley. Ty Mitchell coming in 2 pounds under. Idris just coming in just over a pound under. These men are ready to fight.
Likely skill for skill, the best fight on this card. A true 50-50 boxing match between these two fighters. Cannot wait to see it.
Interesting to see if any words shared here or if that was all the talking done yesterday. Idris certainly looks like a different man today.
I have an injury halfway through the fight, yeah? That's what I'm going to say. Don't say your shoulders hurting when you're getting a beating. Don't say you've hurt your ankle. Yeah, walk off.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the challenger, Ty Mitchell. Ty, what would it mean to bring the title back to Derby?
Rastafari. Lick him, lick him. Now listen, that title was coming back to Derby. The status of the title will be coming back to Derby. He can keep his belt. Because I know it means a lot to him. I don't want to break his heart by taking his belt as well. He can keep the belt, but the title in status will be coming back to Derby. Just make sure he don't pull out halfway, because once he starts stepping up in the ring and the heat gets too much for him, he's gonna, oh, my shoulder, oh, I pulled my shoulder out, ref, call it off, or retire in his corner. Because he's not got heart. Trust me, remember I said it. Because if not, he's gonna get knocked spark out, so, and I need that knockout, that KO of the night bonus again. Times are hard because he lives in it.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the challenger, Ty Mitchell. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the champion, Idris Virgo. Idris, they are booing you all week long. How can you halt the hype of Ty Mitchell tomorrow night?
Louder, 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 louder. I can hear you. For your question, I've said enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the champion, Idris Virgo.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome our last contestants to the stage, our main event of the evening, scheduled in the Misfits Boxing Cruiserweight division. Please welcome to the stage, hailing from East London, England, United Kingdom, Darren the Dentist Stewart. £199.7 for Darren the Dentist Stewart. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome his opponent to the stage, hailing from Liverpool, England, United Kingdom, Darren the Gorilla Till. £199.8 for Darren the Gorilla Till.
Well, there we have it. Our main event weighed in. You can actually still hear the fans screaming and chasing Idris Virgo out of the building. But here we are. Darren Till makes his return again on Misfits. Super active. These guys we think will be cool, calm and collected. A lot of respect between them, but a good fight in store for tomorrow night, Riley.
They won't be cool and calm in the ring, I'll tell you that much. Both of these fighters are absolute dogs. The Dentist, he has a lot to prove here, but Darren Till is really trying to make that statement. People were saying the last fight, obviously a late replacement. People are acting as though he didn't prove himself in that fight. I think he did, but now is another opportunity for him to really make a claim here in boxing.
When I was speaking to him earlier, super amped up, listed and reeled off the names he wants to fight. This man's here to stay in Misfits, we believe.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the Dentist, Darren Stewart. Darren, you've come through as an underdog many times before. How do you get it done tomorrow night?
Just got to go for the finish, man. That's all I can say, go for the finish. I'm used to being an underdog. I've traveled the world, America, underdog, the booze, the lot. I'm just used to it, man. But I'm looking to come for a scrap tomorrow, a big scrap tomorrow, yeah?
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the Dentist, Darren Stewart. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Darren Till, Darren's second Misfits main event, looking for that second knockout. Talk to me what happens tomorrow night.
Well, obviously, you know, I'm going to look to knock him out or win over the 8 rounds. Look, there's not a lot to say. A lot of people are here for a lot of gimmicky shit. But I'm a violent motherfucker, and Darren's a violent motherfucker, so we're coming for violence. It doesn't matter about the respect. You all talk about respect, respect, respect. It's not about that. This is fighting. We're going to go into fucking absolutely annihilate each other, and then we're going to have respect after it. That's how fighting is. So a few people can learn a few of that things here today. So it doesn't always have to be about all bullshit. You're still going to get fucking violence tomorrow, and that's what you're here for.
Absolutely. All business! Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Darren Till!
Well, Riley, that might well have been a world record for amount of swear words induced in one, I don't know, post-weigh-in interview.
In
we do
30
apologise for that, yeah. There we are, all the fighters weighed in and ready to go ahead of tomorrow night. That was fun, great atmosphere in here.
Absolutely, everything is finally official, so make sure you're tuning in Friday night. We can't wait for it here. I mean, you think that was just the weigh-ins and the press conference. I can't wait for the fights.
Carnage tomorrow night, and so much more on DAZN.
Hey, listen up. Let's have it. We know you've always got your eye on the prize, the championship belt. And why wouldn't you? You're a finely tuned, well-oiled boxing watching machine, capable of consuming over 185 fights on DAZN every year.
We've gone big, we've gone global.
Churning through combinations, comebacks, and non-stop knockouts. With big fights every week, you're the best in the world. So go on, get that belt, champ. DAZN, undisputed.
Well, so much more coming up this weekend on DAZN, especially Johnny Fisher in a rematch against Dave Allen. What a great fight that was, first time out in Riyadh. Do not miss that Saturday night live on DAZN. And then next weekend, S.O. Eckerman travels up to Glasgow into the Lion's Den. He takes on Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor's first fight at 147 pounds. Stay tuned for that Saturday, May 24th. A great schedule coming up on DAZN. And joining us now live in the studio, the gorilla, Darren Till. There we are, weighed in, ready to go.
Yeah.
Excited?
Yes, always excited, especially when I'm doing what I love to do most, fighting. So I'm very excited. You know, I love violence, and I'm here to do violence tomorrow, innit?
Darren, obviously you had maybe a calmer fight week than people have seen in the past, but is it strategic or is it calm?
No, it's I am who I am. I'm not on camera and off camera. I'm just the guy I am. I feel like people are waiting for me to flip me lid like I did in the press conference with Tommy. It's not like that. I'm not just going to force something that's not there. That doesn't mean that I'm going in there tomorrow to tippy tap. Like, make no mistake, and my coaches and all the guys in the gym who train with me at the Rotunda can vouch that I'm a violent bastard, and it doesn't matter if I'm sparring or I'm fighting. I just want violence no matter what. So that's what that is. This is tomorrow. This is violence, whether I'm respecting my opponents or not. I respect every man who steps in that ring. Some I might not like, some I do like. Tomorrow, you know, I like this guy, but that doesn't mean I'm going to try and take his head clean off.
Yeah, I mean, the rumors about what's happening in that gym might have been too violent, seeing as Tommy Fury wanted nothing to do with it. We're talking about this opponent. You're obviously not looking past him, but trying to make a statement. What's next after you if you're able to get the win tomorrow?
Yeah, I hate to talk about what's next because, as I said, I don't underestimate anyone. I always train to 100% with everything. I put my life and soul into this fighting. I'm a very dedicated man to the gym and to the sport and to the craft, especially now I've moved over to boxing. I haven't just come from MMA to box. I've really tried to learn the skill of boxing at the Rotunda gym with my coaches, Joe and Declan. So, you know, I don't want to look past them, but I would love to get through this tomorrow. I know I'm going to win, and then in the summer, bring a massive Misfits. I'll main event it for the third time, won't have been done, and have against a massive name like a Masvidal Perry, something like that. We won't mention the other guy because he ran scared to somewhere in Europe. No one cares about him no more.
Darren, just very quickly while we've got you, talk about Darren Stewart. What is his stand-up game like? What sort of fight are you expecting him to bring you tomorrow night?
Well, look, Darren's an MMA fighter, so as MMA fighters, we're tough people, aren't we? You know, we can take a shot and stuff like that. He's very durable. As I said, he can take a shot. He's got power. He can lunge windmills and stuff like that. He's not a better striker than me, and he knows that. He's even admitted that openly. He was a grappler, but he can fight, and that. So that's, as I said to you, that's what he can bring. He can bring toughness. He can bring me through the 8 rounds. You know, he's a big, strong lad. So yeah, look, he's going to bring it. I'm just going to bring it more, mate. I'm going to bring it a lot more.
Darren, obviously you've mentioned your new team a couple times here, the coaches at this gym you've been working at. What is the single biggest implementation and change that you've made that you think is allowing you to have so much success right now?
Well, it's not my new team. I was an MMA fighter before that. I've only ever had one MMA gym and one boxing gym, and even before that, one Muay Thai gym. So, yeah, you know, with my boxing team now, Joe and Dad, look, I haven't come into this to become a world beater, even though I know I could do well. My coaches believe I could do well. I've just tried to learn little details of boxing by studying some of the professionals in the gym who are alongside me, taking a lot in what my coaches say, and not just being in the gym for when there's a fight. I like to stay in the gym all year round because I do like to learn. This is my craft, and as I say, besides all the gimmicks and the cameras and all the bullshit, you know, I'm a man of my art, and boxing's my art now, so I really want to learn it and get better each day, every day. I take it extremely seriously.
Well, Darren, thank you very much for joining us. We'll let you get off.
Thank you.
It's time to fight for you. All the talking is done. Make sure you do not miss Fight Night tomorrow, live here from Derby. A stacked card, and obviously the return of this man and Derby's very own, Ty Mitchell. Do not miss Misfits 21 tomorrow night.
Brought to you live on the DAZN X Series. Let's see some thunder! Here we go. A clean shot, and it could be lights out. Oh, it's the real deal. Hey, he looks like a pro boxer. 1, 2, 3, light him up! Your winner and the new champion,
Fight Night on DAZN, brought to you by that prize guy.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. Physically fit, physically fit, physically. Come on. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
Fight Night on DAZN, brought to you by that prize guy.